Okay, let's try this again. Hi, y'all. Good evening. Welcome to my live. Tonight, I'm just going to kind of catch up. So, it's been about a month, a little over a month, since I've been live. And the reason being is I wanted to actually take some time and, learn about the product Lime Life, experience it for myself, and see how I like the product before, sharing it with family and friends. And where I messed up with Unique is I just knew it was makeup. Okay. I saw a lot of people selling it and it was kind of like, let's jump on the bandwagon thing. And it was just kind of one of those split second decisions. And with Lime Life, I had followed it for about a month and a half before I decided to join it. And then, once I did join it, I wanted to take some time out and away from my lives in order to really understand and learn the product, and also really focus on school, which is actually pretty fun. And something that I want to share with you guys that, I've learned through going to school to become a makeup artist is makeup artistry isn't about getting on YouTube or Instagram or Pinterest or all these sites and trying to copy, the looks and get them like, the professionals or the makeup artists do. It's about creating something unique that's you, something that's, I guess, different. You don't want to just be the ordinary, because you're not really creating something of yourself when you're copying somebody else. It's kind of like, a coloring book. You're coloring, what they do, but just changing the colors. And so something that's important is remembering that your face is a blank canvas and you can do whatever you want. And one style of makeup may look good on one person and it may not look good on the other. And that's something that's important to remember. And also, being a makeup artist is understanding different skin tones and also different skin types. There's so much to learn. There's red undertones, yellow undertones, neutral, there's olive. I mean, there's so many different colors of skin tones that everyone's different. And so depending on the skin tone, you have to have different concealers, different foundations, and a lot of different things. It's kind of like one size doesn't fit all, so everything has to be different because everybody's unique and special in their own way. And also, if you look at people, everybody has a different size face, whether it's round, oval, heart-shaped. Some have bigger jaws, some have more defined jaws. So there's all different types of face types out there: noses, eyes, eyebrows, lips, cheeks. Some people have higher cheekbones. Some people's cheekbones are less definable. And so depending on your facial features is kind of depending on how you put on makeup. And part of being a makeup artist is studying, learning, understanding the industry trends, understanding, different facial features, different ways to enhance them. That's what makeup's all about, is basically enhancing your natural beauty. And part of me doing this is just being transparent. And so I'm just going to kind of share with you. This is where, let's see, so this is my little studio. So I have my mirror, my notes. As you can see, everything's a process. All my makeup products, my hair stuff, my schooling. These are all the different eyeshadows, all my eye makeups, primers, glitter, stuff like that. And these are my lashes, my foundations, powders, blushes. And so basically I have this whole setup, and this is kind of what I call my office. And part of it is I want to learn everything and I want to know everything. And so that's why I haven't been here for the last month, because I wanted to try the product for myself. Excuse me, my throat's a little bit dry. As you guys saw my mirror, hold on, I have to show my mirror off one more time. I am so in love with this mirror. Like, it has, it's magnetic. And so this is a little phone holder, and then it has the, different, the magnifying mirror, and I like it because it has light settings, Bluetooth, so I don't have to hold my phone, and so it makes it really, really convenient when I do lives. And so that's something, I better switch it back. That's something important, is having a, good workspace with a lot of lighting. And I like this because I can adjust the lighting if it's too bright or if it's too dim. I can adjust it to where I can apply my makeup and see how it would look, I guess, in different lights. Because when you apply makeup, you're not always going to be in the same light room. So depending on whether you're going out at night, you'd probably want to apply your makeup a little bit darker per se than for a daytime look. You'd want to be a little bit more natural. And so there's all different styles of makeup, and you can easily take a daytime look to a nighttime look just by adding a little bit more shadow and a darker lipstick. And so that's the fun thing about makeup, is you can play around with it. Before I get started on why I've fallen in love with this product, and I can honestly say that because, like I said, I've been using the product daily for the last month, and I've seen massive improvements. And I'll kind of go over what I've been using and where I feel like I've seen the improvements. But something that I've been talking about a lot and I've been posting on is our Holli-Balls. And these are the Lime Life Holli-Balls. And what these are is they're customizable ornaments that you can hang on your tree, and they're reusable. And you can choose from 12 of our minis. And they include both skincare and makeup products. And so this is like the perfect gift if you've ever been wanting to try something, or if you want to, just give it to teachers or your teenagers. I mean, it's a perfect gift for anyone, families, mother-in-law, anybody kind of on your list. I'm actually getting one for each one of my kids' teachers, and I'm going to get them the skincare. I haven't decided. I know that I'm going to get them the One Drop Wonder, and I'll explain what that is in a minute because I actually have one. But so you choose 3 minis out of the 12, and there's 12 that you can choose from. And the 3 that I chose the clear eyebrow gel. And the reason I chose this is because I'm kind of indecisive on how I want my eyebrows to be, because as you can see, there's the trend of the eyebrows, and everybody says, well, it should be this way or that way. Well, the thing with eyebrows is there's a lot of different shapes of eyebrows, and one eyebrow shape may look good on somebody and it may look horrendous on another person. And so when you do your eyebrows, you want to make sure that it goes with your face. And we're actually going to talk eyebrows tomorrow and go over the different types of eyebrows and different ways to enhance your brows. And so this is a mini clear brow gel, and they actually come in 4 different colors. So they come in clear, light, medium, dark, and dark. And so clear, anybody can use it. And it's just a cute little thing. And, say you don't feel like, doing the whole mess, it just kind of keeps them in place and goes. And like I said, my eyebrows are a mess because I'm still figuring out what I want to do with them, because I'm not too sure yet. And so this is kind of cute, and this would be good for maybe a teenager who you really don't want them to be putting on a lot of makeup, but it helps them feel a little bit more confident because then their brows are more tame. And so that's the good thing about this. The next thing, isn't this cute? This is a little miniature. It's kind of hard to see it because all the lighting. Let's see if I can turn it down. Well, this is the mini mask of sin. And this is actually made with Montana clay. And so as you can see, I've actually used it, so you can see that I'm using these products. And this is actually good for acne fighting. And you want to use it 1 to 3 times a week. And I'll kind of go over this a little bit more when we talk about skincare here in a minute. But I was just kind of excited to share my Holli-Ball. And then the last thing is the One Drop Wonder. And this I have been waiting to try for a long time, and so I was really, really excited that it came in the Holli-Ball. And this One Drop Wonder is made from one ingredient, and it's called pomifera oil. I don't know if I said it correct, but it's rich in omega-6, which plays a crucial role in anti-aging, fighting anti-aging, and it's actually made from the Osage orange seed oil. And so I'll talk a little bit more about what this does and why I love this product. And so next thing before I go into skincare and talking about it is I decided to make Lime Life official. So I have my website up, I have my cards, and I have my first vendor show booked and a party coming up at the end of November. Well, actually, Black Friday I have a party coming up, and so that'll kind of be exciting. And so this is something that I want to do. It's not something that is just kind of like, oh, well, I'm going to try it for a month, or I'm not interested in it, or what. It's something that I'm really passionate about, and that, you know, it's something I've always wanted to do, but I just never felt I had the confidence. You know, I just never felt I was good enough. But you know what? Those were me telling myself that. And a lot of the times in life, we tend to hold ourselves back from things. And so this year in 2018, I said, you know what, I'm going to do something for me and something I like. I'm tired of, you know, sitting behind a desk 24/7. I'm a full charge bookkeeper during the day, and so I deal with a lot of numbers. And, you know, it's just, I guess I just don't want to do that the rest of my life. You know, I want to be out there, be creative, be exciting, and, you know, be fun and do something different. And, you know, makeup was, you know, something that I've always been interested in. And I said, you know what, why not do it? I said, I love, you know, that I'm in the direct sales of it. And I said, why not, you know, do something on the side to, you know, basically do it for me. And so sorry, I got a little bit distracted. Back to the Holli-Ball. So the nice thing about this is, you know, you can reuse the ornament, whether you want to put stuff in it for next year to regift it, or, you know, I heard somebody said that they were going to put the candles in it and hang it on their tree. Not necessarily like the ones that you light, but the candles, like the electric little teacup candles, you know, put them on the tree like that. I've heard one of my friends said that they were going to put, I don't want to say resolutions, but their hopes and dreams for like the next year, and then next year at Christmas open it up. So maybe make a tradition of, you know, doing something each year with the ball. And so that's kind of neat thing about this ball is, you know, you can reuse it. And so I really like that fact. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is skincare, okay? And I know I'm kind of jumping from one subject real quick to the other, but like I said, I was really excited about the Holli-Ball, and I've had it since last Friday, and I really, really wanted to share it with you all and stuff, because a lot of people have been asking me about it, and so that's what the Holli-Ball is. And let's see, the next one is skincare. So makeup is fun, but skincare is really, really important. And the reason being is because makeup comes on and off, and your skin is kind of with you for your life, you know? And so you want to make sure that you're also taking care of your skin and protecting your skin. And because if you really think about it, the environment has a lot of toxins and stuff like that, and your skin takes in a lot of things. And I don't know if a lot of you know, but it takes about 26 seconds for your skin to absorb stuff, and that's pretty quick if you think about it. And so when you're outside and you're like in the toxins and stuff like that, you know, your skin can get irritated and, you know, stuff like that. And so having a normal skincare routine is perfect. And it helps to keep your skin, I guess, clean and glowing, I guess you could say. Something that I've noticed for me is that since I've been doing it, I haven't had breakouts. My bags under my eyes have decreased, and like up here, these brown circles have decreased dramatically. About a month ago, I was going through a month and a half ago, I was going through, you know, some depression, and I had a lot of things going on, and, you know, I felt like my life was being turned upside down. I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't eating properly, and I wasn't taking care of myself, and my eyes got so dark that I literally looked like a raccoon. I mean, I was just, concealer wouldn't cover it up. I mean, nothing would cover it up. It was that bad. And so, when I joined Lime Life, what I liked is they sent not only skincare or makeup, they also sent skincare. And so that allowed me to start getting on a skincare regimen. And I purchased some of the extra other skincare stuff just because I wanted to make sure that I was getting the full effect. And I wanted to share some of them with you. So I have normal to combination skin. I have the T-spots right here that can be a little bit oily, and I get a little bit oily right here in this area. But other than that, the rest of my skin is dry. And so depending on your skin type, whether it's dry, mature, combination, oily, acne prone, sensitive, damaged, normal, those are all different skin types is depending on your skin routine. And so what I'm going to talk about is mine, which is normal or combination skin. And so in the morning, when I wake up, the first thing I do is I get up and I wash my face. And what I use is I use the Lime Life Quench Clean. And this Quench Clean is made from aloe and sunflower. And what I like about the Quench Clean is that how do I explain it? It adds moisture to my face. Like, I feel like when I use it in the morning, it helps heal, hydrate, and kind of soothe my skin. And so it's not like one of those harsh things in the morning that they're like, wow, slap in the face wakes you up. It's kind of soothing when you wake up. And so what that does is it's going to help. It's more like I guess let me show you. It's more like a thicker lotion. And so as you can see, it's a white thicker lotion. And I just use one squirt, and it covers my whole face. And now I feel like I wasted it because I really, really like it and I don't need to use it. But you know what? That's okay, because you know what? I'd rather share with you guys so you guys can see what I'm using. And so you don't need too much. Like I said, I only literally use one squirt and it washes my whole face. And so I'll use this. And when I wash my face, when you're done washing your face, you want to make sure that you splash your face with cold water. And I didn't understand why until I started researching it and stuff like that. And the reason being is because with warm water, your pores tend to open up. And so you want your pores to close up. And so splashing that cold water on your face after you rinse off the Quench Clean, it will help to close those pores back up. Now, the next thing after that, when I get out of the shower, depending on what day of the week it is, I'll use either the skin polish. I'll use the skin polish in the morning. And what this does is it hydrates, balances, and reduces inflammation of the skin. And you can use it 1 to 3 times weekly. Right now, I'm only using it 1 time weekly. I started out and I was using it about 3 times a week. But I didn't use a lot. So as you can see, I've been using it. And so I started out at 3 times a week, and then I went down to 2, and then I went down to 1. And so I've been using it once a week because I don't feel like my skin needs any more than that. And so depending on your skin and how you feel, you can either use it 1 to 3 times a week. And I use that in the morning. And it's just a really quick mask. You leave it on for about 15 minutes after you wash your face. So like while you're getting your clothes ready or something, you can just put the mask on and then, wash it off. And once you wash it off, make sure you splash again with the cold water when you're done. You will use, where is it? Cool Balm, okay? Sorry, I had to find which bottle I have because I have a ton of them here. Now, this is my Lime Life Cool Balm, and it is made from aloe and kendi oil. And it's for normal to sensitive skin. And what I love about this is it's a light moisturizer, but it hydrates and calms the skin. The other day, my husband was complaining that his beard itched because when your hair starts growing back, it itches and stuff like that. And so I had put some of this on his face, and I had asked him, how does it feel? And he said, wow, it cooled him. It took away his irritation. And so it can be used not only for women, but it can be, like, keep in mind, these products can be used for men, women, teenagers. They're not just inclusive to women. So they can be used for anyone. And so My husband likes to use this especially after he shaves now, and so it can be used for two things. It can be used for a moisturizer after shaving, but I use it as a light moisturizer daily every morning. And I like to put it on when my face is still a little bit damp, and the reason being is it absorbs better into the skin. And so it's kind of important to make sure that your skin's a little bit damp. And now the next thing, it also helps protect oily or acne prone skin from inflammation and breakouts. And so that's another good thing about this Cool Balm. And so it serves a lot of different purposes. And last but not least, for my morning routine, I put this Due Date on. And this Due Date is what gives me this natural glow. I put it on this morning and my face is still glowing. I'm not wearing any makeup today. And the reason being is because I'm trying to get my skin to where I want it. And I don't, so I haven't been putting on makeup daily just because I've been working on my skincare routine. And the Due Date, it reduces inflammation, it promotes skin cell regeneration, and it also helps protect your skin from damage. The nice thing about it is you can mix it with your foundation to make it a little bit more, I guess less thick, so like I guess a lighter coverage. Or you can just wear it normal and every day. If you just don't even feel like doing your makeup, you'll still have that natural shine. And so that's something that I like about that. And so that's my morning routine. Now, nighttime routine is about the same, but it's a little bit different. And in the nighttime, I use, it's kind of a little bit wet, is Dream Clean. And Dream Clean is aloe and soapberry, and it's a facial cleaner, and it's wonderful for taking off makeup. It's a must-have when you're taking off your makeup. I love it. I buy it for my kids, and I don't buy it for my kids for the purpose of taking it off makeup, but I buy it for them because it's good for acne-prone skin. And I have 2 teenage boys who have acne-prone skin, and since they've been using it, it's helped improve their skin so much. And I think that's what honestly keeps my skin from breaking out, because I haven't had a breakout since I've been using it. And every month I would break out, and these last month and a half I haven't broken out. And so that's been something that I've really enjoyed about the skincare routine, and using the Dream Cleans and making sure that I follow that routine. The next one that we used was the Mask of Zen. And so once a week, I'll use the Mask of Zen, and I like to do it on Sunday night because I like to call Sunday nights my spa nights. And the Mask of Zen is the one that I was talking about that's made with the Montana clay, and you can get it in the mini in the Holli-Ball. And so this is just a face mask. You put it on, wait about 15 minutes, wash it off with warm water. We take a rag, like a washcloth, like a face cloth, with warm water, and just wipe it off, and then splash your face with cold water. And then after that, you want to do your restoration. Instead of using the Cool Balm in the night, I use Soticos. These are actually the sample packets. I'm waiting for my big one in the mail, but I had samples for my vendor event, and I've actually been using them. And something I like about this is, to me, it's when I put it on my face, it's just relaxing. It doesn't smell chemically. It smells natural. I mean, I kind of feel tranquil, and that's what I love about these products, is there's no harsh chemical smells. They're all natural. A lot of them are vegan free, soy free. So I mean, there's a lot of good things about them. So they're able to be used for a diverse group of people. Anyone can use them pretty much. This will help reduce dark spots, lift sagging skin, such as under your eyes. Eyelids sometimes can get droopy and saggy, and that will help with that. It helps to smooth fine lines and wrinkles. And a tip that I learned is, if you want to accelerate, like, I don't know if y'all would believe me if I told y'all I actually only get about 4 hours of sleep a night. And the reason being is, like I said, I work a full-time job while doing this on the side. I get up at 5 every morning, and I catch the bus at 6:30. to be able to be at work at 7 in the morning. And then at 4, when I get off, I catch the bus home and get home about between 5 and 5:30, depending on traffic. And when I get home, I have my husband, my kids. I have 5 kids at home, and so I try to dedicate my time to my kids and my family. You know, I dedicate time to my schooling. I dedicate time to preparing for my Lime Life, my business. It's my business. You know, it's something that I'm proud of, and I'm selling, and, you know, I'm making, you know, a business out of it. You know, it's something that I want to do, I guess, if that makes any sense. And so, my eyes were, like I said, I was going through a lot. I hadn't been sleeping. And then, on top of that, one of my, children has autism, and he has insomnia because of it. And so some nights we don't go to bed till 2, 3 in the morning. And so, as you can see, my days are kind of, you know, really limited, and so I don't have much time for myself. And so skincare is really important. And the One Drop Wonder, which I had showed you from the mini Holli-Ball, if you actually mix it with this, it actually accelerates the disappearance of dark spots and wrinkles and fine lines like that and stuff like that. And my eyes have gone down so much that now I can actually cover them with concealer and feel comfortable. And so that's something that, you know, I cannot stress, is I just love the Soticos and the One Drop Wonder. I mean, this is something that I cannot live without. And it's every night I use it. And so what I do is I just put a little bit of the One Drop Wonder under my eye and on the top of my eye, and, you know, on the forehead and where I have the wrinkles, and right here in the corners of my eyes. And then afterwards I put the Soticos on and just rub it into my face. And so that's basically my routine when it comes to my face. And it may seem like a lot, but in all actuality, it takes me less than 10 minutes for my routine, except on the days that I do the mask, and those take a little bit longer because you want to wear the mask for 10 to 15 minutes till it dries to have it give it the most effect. The next thing that I want to talk about that I really love is the Bamboo Renew, and it kind of looks brown and stuff like that, and at first I was like, what is that? But oh my goodness, it smells amazing. I love the smell. And what it is, it's actually bamboo and lemongrass body scrub, has walnut shells in it and stuff like that. And what I like about it's kind of hard to see, there we go. What I like about the Bamboo Renew is that you can use it daily. Hey girl, nice to see you. I'm glad I'm on too. I'm really happy to be back. The Bamboo Renew, I love it because it's gentle enough to use every day, but it gets the job done. And I kind of regret it. I like to wear sandals a lot, and during the summer, thank you, Samantha, I appreciate it. During the summer, my heels get really, really dry, and my husband complains that I have shark heels. He says that my heels get so dry that they cut him, which I don't think they're that dry. And when I got the Bamboo Renew, I started putting it on every day, and oh my goodness, my heels have done like a complete 180. They're soft. He doesn't complain anymore. I don't see the cracks anymore. And so it gets the job done. But like I said, it's gentle enough to use every day. And so basically what I do is I just take like a quarter size and I put it on my poofy with my soap that I use every day, and I just mix it in and I wash my whole body with it. I don't use it on my face or my neck. It's not recommended. But I just that's how I do it every day, and my body just feels renewed and refreshed, and you know, I just feel like my natural glow is starting to come back, and that's something that's important to me. the next thing that I also want to talk about, especially since it's the winter time, and I know a lot of people are running to the tanning beds because the holidays are coming up and they're going to go see family and stuff like that. And I have a little bit of a safer solution, I guess you could say, from the tanning beds. Not saying, it's your choice if you want to go or not. I'm not saying they're horrendous or whatnot, but I choose not to go to them because of some of the effects on your skin. And something that I like is Liquid Sunshine. And this is actually a moisturizing bronzing lotion. And it doesn't really take much. And you can use it on your face or your body. And you can make it light or you can make it darker. And the way you'd make it darker is you'd put on the first coat, let it dry, and then put on another layer. The reason you want to let it dry is because if you try to put more on, you could make it look streaky and it won't go on even. So it's important to make sure you let that first coat dry so that you can see it before putting on the second one. And so this would be great for like the holidays if you want, a little bit of tan. It lasts up to 12 hours. It's not permanent. Once it dries, it doesn't smudge off onto your clothes. So if you were wearing like a white dress or something, you'd still be able to wear this and it wouldn't rub off onto your clothes. And it's also moisturizing. And so that's the good thing about this. And so this is something, that, like I said, if you're wanting that natural glow during the holidays, this is a great item. And I think that's everything when I talk about my skincare and stuff like that. Tomorrow I'm going to be live and I'm going to talk about eyebrows. I talked a little bit earlier about eyebrow shapes and how, the eyebrow trends, and everybody has different eyebrows and different facial shapes look better with certain eyebrow shapes and stuff like that. And so we just want to talk some eyebrows tomorrow, and we'll do a little bit of makeup. Thank you, Samantha. I just figured that, as I'm learning and growing, I want to share what I've learned, because a lot of people, don't, I guess a lot of people think makeup means beauty and stuff like that. And I just want people to know that natural beauty can come within through like skincare and stuff like that. And before I jump into the makeup, I wanted to talk about how important skincare is, because a lot of people forget about that. And makeup's temporary, but your skin's going to be with you the rest of your life. And so, I don't know, I just feel like if I can get that out to more people, it'll I guess help in the long run. I don't know if that makes any sense. But those are just some, information about skincare and a different routine and stuff like that. And I do have a lot of skincare samples, so if you'd like to try any of the skincare, I have the Silicose, I have the Quench Clean, I have the Dream Clean, I have Bamboo Renew, Due Date, Cool Balm, and I think, I'm trying to think of what else I have. I have a ton of samples, and I ordered a bunch more samples. Send me a message and with your address, and I'd be happy to send out some samples for you. Also, I have a skincare card that I'd be sending with it, so you can kind of decipher, what skin routine works best for you. And like I said, one skin routine may work for me, but it may be completely different for another person. And that's what I love about Lime Life, is because we can cater to a variety of people. And so all our different products, play a different role. And so if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. And again, I look forward to being back and spending more time with you all. Thank y'all for coming out and watching, and y'all have a great evening.